Hi there, Melissa Llarena, your career coach and the founder and CEO of Career Outcomes Matter. So today's job search nugget is all around something that I know that you do all the time when you're in the job search mode, which is to go on job interviews for jobs that you don't really want to actually have because you want to practice. So completely fair. So many job candidates do it, go on job interviews just to practice their interview answers. So here's how you can optimize those opportunities. Point number one, you always want to have a conversation around salary. Why? Because it's hard to really figure out what your value or your worth is, and why not leverage an opportunity that you don't really want in order to get a sense for how much you are worth according to prospective employers. Again, you just want to start getting smarter and smarter, so when you have a salary negotiation conversation that you care about, you have a sense of where you lie in the range. The second point, so during this job interview for a job you don't really want, I want to be so clear on that point. You don't want this job. You're only going on the interview for practice. Make sure that you practice your pitch. Make sure that you also get feedback as to whether anything was unclear in terms of the career decisions that you've made thus far when you explain the whole, walk me through your resume response. Okay, so make sure you get some feedback in the room, because we all know that when you place a call after the fact and ask for feedback, no one is going to respond or answer your phone call. So make sure you get it in the room. So first, salary. Second, walk me through your resume. Make sure that you get some feedback. So directly ask if there was anything unclear in terms of the career decisions that you've made thus far. The third point, how to take all the value you can out of a practice round interview during a live interview for a job you don't want, is basically asking the interviewer whether there was something that you said at any point in the conversation that really piqued his or her interest. Why do you want to know that? Because chances are you said something that really resonated for that opportunity, for an employer. It was just an interesting story, and you want to use it again for when it's no longer practice, but it's for real. Last point, and this is really a fourth point, is that Q&A period at the very end of the interview. Even if you don't want the job, it is so high value and an opportunity to just dig more deeply into the way that your interview answers basically conveyed your message. So at the end of these practice round interviews, which are really legitimate interviews, but for jobs you don't want, you're going to want to ask at the very end about any question that you feel that you stumbled on, or any question that really just jarred the interview, right? So you want to get all your feedback during those practice round sessions. Ask me anything, and be careful. Make sure that your industry is such that it's not too small that these practice interviews are basically going to be a detriment to your career success. That's something else to consider. So this is Melissa, your career coach, and you can only speak to me about things like this because I would be that objective party to help you get through any job search. Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye, Melissa Llarena.